This is News Today with WDW News Today. I'm Tom Corliss of WDWNT.com. Please like this video, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell to make sure you never miss the latest from the Disney theme parks all around the world. In a moment, the news for October 29th, 2025. Don't worry, I don't have 7 minutes of ads. Yes, 7 for you today. Just quick, I want to mention Carousel of Products at carouselofproducts.com to the close-up cam. Don't worry, the Gertie cam will be back any day now. But Magnet of the Month Club, this is kind of the last time I can remind you about this. This is your last chance to get Peter Gabriel from Food Rocks. You have until midnight on Halloween to join Magnet of the Month Club to get the October magnet, which is Peter Gabriel from EPCOT's Food Rocks. If you join after midnight on November 1st, you get the next month's magnet and not Peter Gabriel. So keep that in mind. And last but not least, I want to mention we are nearly out of our limited edition of 250 Counting Down to Extinction pin set, which has this awesome Polyoramus pin that this guy moves. And you've got the Carnotaur with the spinning meteorite, which is very cool. And then one additional passenger, extra large. $50 right now. Limited edition of just 250 sets. Carouselproducts.com. And when they're gone, they're gone. We're not reordering these. These are about to be extinct. So get them now. Same as Peter Gabriel. You can go to the regular camera. Peter Gabriel's about to go extinct, everybody. He's about to pass his expiration date, or his best by date, if you will. Anyway, let's get to the news, shall we? Disney has updated a few key areas of Walt Disney World's My Disney Experience app to improve functionality, including renaming and separating some key sections guests use frequently. My Day and Future Plans have been combined and changed to My Plans. It allows users to select different dates to view their plans for that particular date. Simply select the date at the top of the screen that you'd like to view. All of your plans, including your resort and dining reservations, will pop up. If you have any lightning lanes purchased or park reservations made, they'll also appear here. You can also select Add Plans to book lightning lane, make dining reservations, mobile order, and view wait times or show times. This change makes it easier for guests to quickly and easily view more information in a condensed area. The tip board on My Disney Experience has also been renamed and removed from My Plans. It's now called Wait Times and Show Times, and it resides separately from My Plans. Users used to be able to toggle between Tipboard and My Day to view those wait times and show times, but now you'll simply click the wait times and show times in the main menu to see those on their own dedicated page. These sound like good updates. Today, we got our first look at the sign for Astro Fizz, the new snack kiosk that replaces the cool ship in Tomorrowland at the Magic Kingdom. The sign is a red oval in a retro style with stars and the words Astro Fizz in aqua and white, the Coca-Cola logo beneath it in white. And while we don't know the opening date for the new snack location, we did learn that it will be open in time for Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party this holiday season. The regular menu items will include slushies. There's Coca-Cola, Fanta Blue Raspberry, and Fanta Orange frozen slushies. There's the Cherry Cola Churro, which is a churro rolled in cherry sugar, drizzled with Coca-Cola cherry icing, and topped with cherry popping candies. And also, they'll just be popcorn. During the specially ticketed event, Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, they will have a new offering, the Cherry White Chocolate Slushie, which is Fanta Cherry served with a crackable white chocolate-coated cup with whipped cream, cherry gummy candy, and festive sprinkles. It's non-alcoholic, by the way. In addition, a novelty item will be available at the Astro Fizz as well. They will have the Holiday Christmas Tree Truck popcorn bucket that was shared a couple weeks ago at D23. That will be available at this location, but we also suspect it will be available at others, but we'll let you know more when we know more. Disney has revealed the Keepsake Ornament for the 2025 Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Magic Kingdom. For the last few years, guests attending the event have been gifted a Keepsake Ornament. Past ornaments included a gingerbread house, a snowflake, and a toy soldier. This year, the Keepsake Ornament features Mickey Mouse and Pluto driving a red truck with a Christmas tree in the bed of the truck, which matches the popcorn bucket. The wheels are peppermint swirled, and the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party logo is on the door. Guests can pick up the Keepsake Ornament at the start of the event. At the front of the park, entering guests will be directed to a backstage area next to Tony's Town Square restaurant, and then they'll be able to get their ornament. In addition to all that, we got the full list of menu items that'll be available at Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party this year. It is an extensive list. There are 40 new items, plus many returning. You can check out the full list at WDWNT.com. Poor Nana is already sweating about what she'll have to review. Also, this is my favorite week of the year because we are fully decorated for Halloween, but it's when we find out all the little details of Christmas at Disney World. It's when two holidays collide, to quote Nightmare Before Christmas. But Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the reason we're talking about it is already beginning very soon. It's select nights, November 7th through December 21st, 2025. We will have our coverage coming to you on November 7th as well, when Nana and the gang will be there to bring you everything you could check out this year. Disney World has posted the dates and times for their New Year's Eve fireworks for this year. Fireworks will take place, of course, at two different parks. The Magic Kingdom will host 2 evenings of New Year's Eve fireworks every year, and the same is true this year. On December 30th and 31st, guests visiting the park will have the chance to watch Fantasy in the Sky. 2 performances of the fireworks are scheduled for 7:30 p.m. and 11:50 p.m. on both dates. The fun at EPCOT takes place solely on New Year's Eve, December 31st, with dance parties around the World Showcase and cheers to the new year, the fireworks show. The fireworks show will kick off at 11:54 p.m. If you're looking to also catch Luminous on December 31st, they will have a performance at 6:30 p.m. separately. Disney has extended the standby queue for the Haunted Mansion at the Magic Kingdom, providing a protected queue from the sun and the elements. The Haunted Mansion standby queue has been extended into the old docking space for the Liberty Bell and the Liberty Square riverboat, which is now permanently closed to make way for new Magic Kingdom projects in that Cars area of Frontierland. While only in use when needed, the queue extends from the attraction entrance down to the building where guests used to dock. Stanchions and ropes have been set up to snake through this space, and blue signs on the ropes indicate that this is the standby entrance for the Haunted Mansion. The majority of the queue is covered, but this new extended queue will also offer protection from the sun and elements when the line becomes longer. Fans were placed in the traditional queue after guests had complained about the heat and especially the air circulation with the construction walls currently up. Of course, previously this dock was the entrance and queue and loading area for the Liberty Square riverboat, but that closed earlier this summer to make way for that Magic Kingdom expansion project. One of the goats has returned to Big Thunder Mountain Railroad at the Magic Kingdom during the ride's multi-month refurbishment. While not the iconic Billy the Goat, who holds a stick of TNT in its mouth, another one of the attraction's goats has returned to its spot. The goat's home is at the top of one of the mountains, and he has evidently been receiving some freshening up. He was gone for a period of time, but he's now back. We also noticed that several areas have been repainted and refurbished. The light brown matte spots are complete, while the rougher spots are still in progress. Other recent updates include moving the construction walls next to the entrance structure, which we talked about on the last show. Scaffolding remains throughout the attraction as work continues. Big Thunder Mountain Railroad has been closed since January of 2025 to complete an extensive refurbishment, including a complete replacement of all the track. The experience will be mostly the same, but there will be some all-new scenes. The opening scene has already been announced. We are expecting more. Disney teased there's more to come. But Big Thunder Mountain will reopen sometime in 2026. No date or time frame announced just yet. Space Mountain is receiving some refurbishment work as well at the Magic Kingdom, including work on the old carpet at the exit of the attraction. If you're familiar with the exit of the ride, you know the one where someone got knocked down and sent to the hospital recently. That's another story from the last episode. You know you have to walk for an extended period of time to get all the way out of the building through a series of ramps, and they lead to the gift shop, the Tomorrowland Launch Depot. It appears as if they are replacing older carpet on both sides of the ramp. It's not the ramp itself being worked on, just the carpet. As well, they're down in the ball pits. The balls have been removed, and they're working down in the ball pits as well. What's funny, this was done back in 2018, so this is a relatively new space. So I'm curious about how much damage there could be in that time, but it's nice to see that they care. So you see here, railings are covered in white scrim. There's lots of work going on. Of course, there's a lot of paint damage on the walls in this area too. Hopefully that's going to be taken care of during this work too. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what all this looks like. But nonetheless, just be aware that there's some work going on in that Space Mountain exit as you breeze by. Just ahead of Zootopia 2's release in theaters next month, 3 new custom headband plush have arrived at Walt Disney World. There's the Judy Hopps headband plush for $13.99, Nick Wilde also $13.99, and last but not least, Officer Clawhauser, for you guessed it, $13.99. Of course, you want to make sure you purchase the base headband, sold separately for $9.99. Of course, these do attach to other things. They just have a Velcro strap at the bottom. So you don't have to buy the headband, but you could put them on something else. But these Zootopia accessories can currently be found in the Star Traders at Magic Kingdom. We're sure they're also at more locations, but that's the only place we've spotted them thus far. This program is brought to you by our official travel agent sponsor, Be Our Guest Vacations. Your dream vacation begins with Be Our Guest and their concierge team of expert vacation planners. Head on over to wwnt.travel and their team will design your next magical vacation, from the Walt Disney World and Disneyland Resorts to Disney Cruise Line to Adventures by Disney and more. And the best part is their concierge services are 100% free. That's right. So book today. You know, I mentioned Carousel Products at the beginning of the show. I forgot to mention this guy. He is on pre-order no longer. They have arrived. We have the Sunny Eclipse plush just in time for the holiday season. They are shipping now. We've already shipped, I think they've shipped 500 of them already, but they are ready to go, and we have very limited quantities remaining. But it's not a pre-order. They're going to ship almost instantly when you order. So get him now, carouselproducts.com. He's very cute with his amazing Astro organ. He's ready to play his way into your hearts this holiday season, but no longer on pre-order. I do want to correct something I said a couple days ago on the show. I said that we were going to start by shipping the collector sets. Unfortunately, that is not the case. We've started shipping the individual plush. Of course, the collector sets are long sold out at this point. But collector sets, unfortunately, I know we've been through one hurdle after another with this guy, but the manufacturer did not send the boxes. There is a special collector's box that comes in. And so we're going to be waiting another 2 weeks for those. I apologize. But nonetheless, definitely coming very, very soon if you order the collector set, the 150 of you that were quick on the draw to order that. But anyway, this guy, as he appears right here, available right now, carouselproducts.com. Sorry, but now that's the final update on him. There are no more updates other than to tell you when those boxes have arrived. Otherwise, you're all settled now, buddy. You're all good. Mickey and Minnie are now meeting in the DVC Imaginatrium at EPCOT in their travel-inspired looks. Minnie is wearing a collared blue dress with a map pattern, complete with continents, and a blue sequin wrap and a matching map bow complete the look. Mickey is wearing a waistcoat with the same map pattern as Minnie. He's also wearing a sequined lapel over white and black shirt, as well as some matching sapphire blue pants. The Imaginatrium member lounge is located in EPCOT, which is located on the second floor of the Imagination Pavilion. Mickey and Minnie replaced Nick and Judy from Zootopia. It's important to note that DVC members hoping to meet Mickey and Minnie will need to be enrolled in the Membership Magic Beyond option in order to meet them. That's the only way. The live-action Ariel meet and greet has moved to a new location at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The My Disney Experience app has now been updated to list Ariel's new meet and greet location as Echo Lake near the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. The app also lists her appearance times. Her previous space was located at Walt Disney Presents and was styled to look like the terrace of Prince Eric's seaside castle. However, her new space is hardly themed at all. A row of tall potted plants are placed behind her, and a wooden box treasure chest maybe sits on the ground, but she is there now. Crews have added themed elements to the Nick and Judy meet and greet space at Disney's Animal Kingdom as final preparations are made for Zootopia, Better Zoogether. Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps will move into the former Up meet and greet space, which is becoming the Zoogether Day gathering spot. The meet and greet is located right next to the entrance to the Tree of Life Theater, soon to be home to Zootopia, Better Zoogether. Over the construction walls, colorful animal print banners are now visible on the meet and greet structure. Matching banners hang on the front and back of the building. The letters of day are just barely visible, but the banners likely read Zoogether Day and will be fully revealed later. The new show is set during said event, a celebration of Zootopia's unity and diversity. We could just barely see painted paw prints on the back wall of the space as well. Assuming the setup is the same as it was for the Up characters, this will be the backdrop of the meet and greet. And next to the show's entrance, we spotted the Magic Band reader. The Mickey tap style is on a blue column to one side of the tree marquee. This indicates that side will be the Lightning Lane queue, while the other side will be standby. And Disney did confirm that Better Zoogether will be a part of Lightning Lane Multipass. As well, construction walls are now down from the show's exit, replaced by rolling planters. And behind the Tree of Life, it looks like construction is mostly complete on a new structure over the queue. The structure is not a full shade, as there are gaps between the roof planks, but it does have mounted fans on its supports. Cast member previews of Zootopia, Better Zoogether begin on Friday, followed by Disney Vacation Club and annual pass holder previews. The show will officially open on November 7th. And our coverage is coming very, very soon. Stay tuned. Officials have confirmed that the third death at Walt Disney World this month and the second taking place at Disney's Contemporary Resort has been officially ruled a suicide. Of course, if you or someone you know is struggling, please call or text the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988 or chat with a trained counselor through the Lifeline website. In an emergency, call 911 or visit the nearest hospital. We reported on Thursday that emergency personnel were present outside of Bay Lake Tower at Disney's Contemporary Resort, but no officials were not able to confirm at that time what had happened. Multiple police vehicles, a fire truck, and an ambulance were reported on site, and select entrances to Bay Lake Tower were closed at the time. Scaffolding and towel carts were installed and used to block the scene from onlookers. A small white tent was evidently set up as well, and other personnel were also on scene to assist. Guests at the resort were reportedly told by cast members not to look out from their balconies as staff tried to shield the response teams, and all emergency personnel were seemingly gone by 1 p.m. When we arrived at the scene. Nearby cast members mentioned something had happened at the resort, but did not share any details, obviously. You wouldn't want to. A few days later, though, we did get confirmation that the guest had died, and now we have confirmation that, again, it was a suicide, which it is, what a horribly sad thing. One of these is horribly sad enough. Two of these in a week's time are just really awful. Just, it's, for many of us, it's our happy place. And so I can't imagine what people are going through. But please, if you are thinking about committing suicide, please reach out to those helplines and know that people care about you and people are here for you. And, never feel that you're alone. I know it's a hard topic to talk about on a show that's supposed to be very fun, but it has entered our Disney world and it needs to be spoken about. And, I lost a very close friend, not in the same manner, but suicide nonetheless. And, there's not a day that goes by I don't think about that, how I could have done more or done something differently to tell that person I was there for them. So if you know people in your life are suffering or having a rough time, make sure you're there for them and do everything you can. And you know that you, those that are unafflicted but know someone who is, can make a difference and change the course of someone's life. So, and that's all I'll say. And now let's try to brighten up the day a little bit. Let's go to the next story, please. A green version of the Evil Queen and the Witch Tiki mug, first released at Disneyland Resort, is now available at Walt Disney World. Sorry, there's no godly transition we could make from that story, but we'll carry on with our day. The mug was designed by Floridian. A gray version was first released at Disneyland Resort on October 1st. This green version is available for a limited time while supplies last at Trader Sam's Grog Grotto and the Tiki Terrace at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. The sculpted Tiki mug showcases the Evil Queen from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs on one side, framed by her golden magic mirror. The other side is her witch or old hag form, holding up a red poison apple. The Trader Sam's Grog Grotto logo is printed on the bottom of the mug, along with Disney Artist Showcase featuring Florian Bertmer. The mug comes in a box with an Evil Queen specific design, and the Trader Sam's Grog Grotto logo is printed on the top. Disney handed out wristbands for ordering the mug on its first day yesterday, but I don't know that they're going to keep doing that. Either way, there's a limit of 2 per person while supplies last. It does come with the specialty drink, the Apple in the Brew, which is Ghost Reposado Tequila, cinnamon syrup, Minute Maid apple juice, lemon, and ginger. The drink is not served in the mug, but in a separate plastic cup, so you don't have to ruin your mug. There's also a non-alcoholic version, so don't worry if you don't drink alcohol. It's the same ingredients minus the tequila. Of course, no matter what you order, the price is the same. The mug is $75. The needed comic relief I needed right now is Disney charging you the same for alcohol or no alcohol. Now you can take home a slice of paradise and enjoy the scent of Disney's Polynesian Village Resort long after your vacation is over. This Polynesian Resort candle comes in a light teal colored jar with gold tone foil details. The resort's word mark is in the center, and 2 rows of hibiscus-style flower petals are placed above and below. There's nothing on the back apart from the plain teal color, and it does not have a lid. The candle scent is called Hibiscus Passion, which smells similar to the intoxicating floral scent that Disney pumps throughout the lobby of the Polynesian. Of course, if you want to add in some of that 50-something years of mold and water, you'll have to add that in on your own. It's available in the boutique shop for $32. Got to get that moldy water smell in yourself, the mildew. Got to create that yourself. The Birdcage bar at Disney's Grand Floridian Resort and Spa has some countertops installed now and completed lighting elements on the roof. The biggest news from yesterday's update of the lobby was that crews are in the process of installing those countertops. They are a marbled slate gray color, but are currently covered in a blue film to protect them. Hopefully we can see the finished product soon. Currently, the countertop has been installed on half of the bar, but the job may already be complete by the time we're talking about this. The light panels on the top of the bar are now complete with floral designs as well. They are pink with a large pink, yellow, and green flower petal in the center of each one. If you're wondering how pink fits in, the new check-in desk area has pink lighting, which I don't think matches the rest of the lobby at all, but I guess it'll match this at least. We'll see overall how this all looks in the end. As I said on our previous show, I really like what they've done for the most part. My big problem is that bright pink lighting behind the check-in desk does not fit in at all. It's weird, but either way. The new Birdcage bar replaces the actual giant Birdcage that used to sit in the lobby. It will be wider than the Birdcage was, but about the same height and has a similar roof shape. Elsewhere in the lobby, crews continue to paint the tea room. The area is still blocked off with see-through white scrim, and work can be seen from the upper floors of the building. Of course, the gingerbread house is taking the year off. There's no Grand Floridian gingerbread house this year. I've seen a lot of concerns about Christmas decor at the resort. I would tell you, if you're staying there this holiday season, nothing's been promised to you. So if you expect that tree and everything to be there immediately, like next week, I would not. I would be shocked. I'm not saying it can't happen. It certainly can. I think they're going to wait until this is done to put the tree up. Yeah, so don't count on that. I know a lot of people have their fingers crossed. I'm hoping for you. But I want to tell you again, like, they've made no promises, so don't be shocked and don't go to guest relations if it doesn't happen, because no one told you it was going to this year. Earlier this month, the Disney Erebus team celebrated their 50-year anniversary with a celebration at Disney Springs. The Erebus team was given a plaque celebrating 50 years of the Crystal Art Store at Disney Springs, known as the Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village when it opened back in 1975. The medallion plaque was presented by the Disney Springs executive leadership team of Debbie Hart and Michael Reese, along with other members of their team. The circular medallion is made up in shades of gray. The top reads Erebus Brothers, and the bottom reads 50 years at Disney Springs. The middle section features the Disney Springs logo icon, which you've seen as a plaque all around Disney Springs many times. This is really cool. Erebus Brothers have been around a long time with the Walt Disney Company, beginning with a glassware gallery at Disneyland back in 1967, and locations now exist at Disney parks worldwide, a staple of the Disney parks experience. Congratulations, Erebus Brothers, and I own so much Erebus Brothers stuff. There's so much. I'm sure you all do too. Every year, It's a Small World transforms for the holiday season at Disneyland, but this year the attraction overlay will take place from November 14th through January 7th. Set sail along a wondrous wintry waterway transformed with whimsical decor, and behold jubilant regional adornments all along your world tour of good cheer, and listen as the costume chorus of children sings the classic It's a Small World After All song and traditional holiday tunes. But in order for the attraction to become It's a Small World holiday, crews must add thousands of lights to the exterior facade and several large elements in the ride itself. And therefore, the ride needed to close earlier than originally advertised tonight, October 29th. The attraction is closing at 9 p.m. Pacific time, while the rest of the park closes at 10. That is so they can get an early head start on making that overlay happen. If you've never seen It's a Small World holiday, you can watch the video of last year and every previous year's version right here on our channel. I'm very excited. One of my absolute favorite things at any Disney park in the world. Worth visiting the Disneyland Resort during the holiday season just for Small World holiday. Like the absolute most joyous thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Disneyland Resort Magic Key holders will soon be able to collect special holiday trading cards, possibly inspired by a Christmas fantasy parade. Disney shared on social media a video of a Christmas tree advent calendar with days 3, 10, 17, and 24 marked. Each of these doors opens to reveal a hand holding a candy cane, a snowman hand, a gingerbread hand, and Santa's hand holding his hat. A hint in the caption reads, "A factory that Santa runs with elves who play and make it fun. Mark your calendars for the special treat, new collectible trading cards in a holder frame that's oh so sweet." A rhyme is a reference to the Toy Factory unit of A Christmas Fantasy Parade, while all the character hands are from the parade itself. The collectible trading cards will be available Monday through Thursdays from November 3rd through November 27th. There's a limit of one per week per Magic Key holder while supplies last. Disney did not state where pickup would be, what the cards exactly look like, any of that just yet, but we'll keep you in the loop as we find out more. New Christmas merchandise has arrived at the Disneyland Resort, including apparel, housewares, ornaments, treats, pins, and more. We mostly found these at the Emporium at Disneyland and the World of Disney store at the Downtown Disney District, but there are over 100 items, and I cannot name them all here, so please go check out our website at wwnt.com. Of course, we also have an exhaustive post with hundreds of items for Walt Disney World as well, so if you want to do your holiday window shopping right now, go check out those posts again at wwnt.com. Disneyland Resort announced they will let go a limited number of salaried positions from across the resort, impacting approximately 100 cast members. In a statement shared with Scott Gustin, a Disneyland Resort spokesperson said the following: "With our business in a period of steady, sustained operation, we are recalibrating our organization to ensure we continue to deliver exceptional experiences for our guests while positioning Disneyland Resort for the future. As part of this, we've made the difficult decision to eliminate a limited number of salaried positions. We are deeply grateful for the contributions of these cast members and are committed to supporting them with care, respect, and resources during this transition." For the first time in its history, Orlando International Airport will offer nonstop passenger charter service to Tokyo and back. This partnership will enhance cultural ties and create more opportunities for economic activity between two of the world's most visited regions. According to the press release, the announcement was made at the Hotel New Otani on Tuesday, October 28th, to a wide-ranging audience of company executives from Disney, government representatives, and tourism officials, along with dozens of media members. The new service with Zip Air is not only the first ever nonstop passenger flight between Tokyo and Orlando, but also the first nonstop passenger service between Florida and the Asia Pacific. Tokyo had been Orlando's largest unserved Asian market. Lance Little, the chief executive officer for the Greater Orlando Aviation Authority, says, "Our partnership with Zip Air is more than just a new route, it's history. This will be the first ever nonstop passenger flight between Asia Pacific and the state of Florida. The partnership is a testament to the economic strength we share between our communities. We look forward to welcoming Zip Air passengers with the warmth and hospitality that both our nations cherish." Also, Shingo Nishida, representative and director of president of Zip Air Tokyo, said Orlando is home to numerous world-class theme parks, and by operating these charter flights for travelers from Japan, we hope to meet our customers' expectations when they experience Zip Air's new standard in air travel. We certainly look forward to welcoming Disney fans and guests on our charter flights next spring. Zip Air, again, will operate 4 charter flights between MCO to Orlando and NRT, that's Narita, in Tokyo, between February 23rd and March 10th. This would lay the groundwork for more flights in the future between the two airports, depending how this all goes. And Disney said they're excited for this service to begin. Farron Kelly, the SVP of Disney Destination Sales Strategy and Solutions at Disney Experiences, said direct connectivity between Orlando and Tokyo brings Disney magic closer than ever. Whether it's exploring the wonders of Walt Disney World Resort or enjoying the enchantment of Tokyo Disney, this new nonstop flight opens the door to unforgettable vacations and cherished memories for families and friends on both sides of the globe. This is very exciting. Now, I have status with Delta, so I don't know that it's going to change my travel plans, but I think this will change things for a lot of people. I will say again, with other airlines like Delta, I typically just have to take a little hour flight to Atlanta, and then it's off to Tokyo anyway. And Haneda's closer to Tokyo Disney Resort anyway. But I think this is great. This will certainly be more affordable. I believe Zip Air is typically more of an economy airline. And so this will open the door for more people to go from Orlando to Tokyo. But of course, there is a giant population of Disney fans in Japan who will use this to come visit Walt Disney World, of course. I would guarantee you anytime you come to Walt Disney World, you see lots of Japanese guests in their Tokyo Disney finest, and I'm sure they are excited to have more options for them to come this way, and of course for us to go that way. So we'll see how this goes. Again, very limited service. There's four sets of these flights, and that's it for now. So it's a good opportunity for some, and if it's successful, which I kind of think it has to be, they'll do more. So we'll keep you posted. Tokyo is my favorite place in the world, so of course we'll keep an eye on this, and we'll let you know more about it. And if you're excited at the possibility of going to Tokyo Disney, well, we're going to have an announcement for you in a couple weeks' time as well. So stay tuned for that too. More on that later. A growing trend involves guests bringing plush toys for dance parties at the Disney parks, and in particular at Shanghai Disney. They are now participating in this growing trend and having dance parties with their plush toys. The trend is taking place in party zones during the Halloween festivities. Party zones are designated areas throughout the park where nighttime parties and music are played by DJs. And you can see the fun in action here from social media. There you go. A Halloween plush dance party. This is, man, this is out there. So you go. Let us know in the comments if you would bring your favorite Disney plush to a dance party at an Asian Disney theme park. Maybe a theme park here in the U.S., but this is a very Asian Disney park thing to happen, of course, with Duffy. You saw in that video, a lot of Duffy and friends, no surprise. But I think it's fun. I think it's cute. I would like to see this in person and witness the insanity. I love the quirkiness of the fans across the ocean. They're the best. Could you imagine walking down the aisle of the Haunted Mansion? Well, now you can. Disney has revealed that the Haunted Mansion Parlor on the Disney Destiny is a fairy tale wedding venue. Inspired by haunted mansions around the world, the Haunted Mansion Parlor is a mysterious, one-of-a-kind lounge that resembles a first-class drawing room. The parlor is filled with eerie experiences and spooky design elements. Portraits shift to reveal secrets of a ghostly sea captain and his captivating bride-to-be, and the famous hitchhiking ghosts even materialize in the parlor's ornate mirror. The venue can accommodate up to 25 wedding guests, including the couple. The wedding package includes an officiant and floral arrangements, as well as a cake and champagne celebration served in another unique venue on the cruise ship, not in the parlor. The new venue will be available exclusively on the Disney Destiny, beginning with its May 14, 2026 voyage. Other wedding venues on the Disney Destiny include the Grand Hall and the Sanctum as well. It's pretty crazy. Let me know in the comments. Would you have a Haunted Mansion Parlor wedding? I think it's too much for me. We're not into like the macabre. I don't know. It's not the setting. I love Haunted Mansion, but maybe I could talk Rosanna into Cask and Cannon, the pirate bar. I don't know. Fingers crossed. I'm going to be in trouble after this show. For the absolute latest on these stories and all that didn't make it into today's show, be sure to check WDWNT.com and follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. You can support the entire team behind this show and others by joining the WDWNT Interglobe Society at patreon.com/WDWNT. Get access to exclusive content, discounted show and event tickets, and more. Special shout out to our WIGS members watching who make this show happen every week. For the worldwide leader in Disney Parks news, this is Tom Corliss saying, enjoy the rest of your today and have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow.